my good friends, today's deal, it is a golden goose. If you don't know what's a golden goose, don't worry. By the end of this video, you will know what a golden goose is all about. And number two, you'll be able to see a property that is referred to as a golden goose. And number three, my good friends, golden goose are hard to find. So can you find golden goose in real estate? What are golden goose? It is properties, my good friends, that you buy today and you instantly get a golden goose. And for the rest of your life and generations to come, there will be a golden goose. It's an investment of around about 3 million rand, and you are going to be banking 52,000 rand every freaking month for the rest of your life, and that money increments as the year gone by. So I think it's a good deal, but hey, welcome to the TJ tribe. We're always talking about deals here at the top of the hour every Wednesday at 7 o'clock. We are right here on this channel here that is called TJ Tribe. It's my honor to present to you these deals every Wednesday, in and out. So we put all efforts to make sure that there's a good deal that is on the table. But as you know, the culture here, before we go on into the deals, we always have our mantra. And for some of you who already know the mantra, at the top of counting three, we are going to be doing this. And the mantra really goes something like this: my heart is open, my mind is open, help me TJ to make some money. That's the mantra that we do. So at the count of three, let's jump into it. 1, 2, 3. Come on, man, you didn't say it. My heart is open, my mind is open, help me TJ to make some money. Today's deal, it is a golden goose. Yeah, I said that. It's a golden goose that is going to be giving you a whooping incremental, right? Incremental for the rest of your life. Nothing less or 15% on your money, my good friends. And it's a deal that I have. So this deal here, I want to say this to you. Someone said to me, TJ, why do you call them deals? Okay, this opportunity, all right? Okay. This opportunity, I want to make a confession. These are my confessions. You know that song, Asha song, Confessions? Right. So in January, February this year, this property came onto my desk and I went to see it, and one of my partners, we went to see it, and between the two of us, we said, wow, this is an amazing deal. We want to close this. And we then obviously started working with our bond originators to get it right. And somebody else came in with a better offer and they snatched the deal away from me. Now, this has gone by now maybe like 6-7 months, and bingo, the deal has come back. And basically the agent that we were working with here said to me, TJ, those other people have failed to perform. Are you good for the deal? And now I am not good for the deal. Whew. But you might be good for it. You might be good for it. And that's why I'm bringing you this deal, my good friend. So let me give you the context of this deal. It is in a very short street, this property here, with maybe around about 15 houses. So that's 7 on this side, 8 on the other side. In this street, my good friends, it has, I think, 4 student accommodation in that street. A client of mine owns one. Next door to it is a friend of mine. And bingo, this property, this is where it comes in. I want to stress out that this property, why I'm calling it a golden goose. It is sitting on 2,000 squares of land. But on this 2,000 squares of land, what the current owner has done, they have already done what is called a subdivision on this land. And both pieces of land, the one, that's where a property is, and the other one, it's empty, right? So it's just vacant land. but they're being sold as 1/8 for 3 million. Given that, it allows whoever who's going to buy this property to buy earth number 1, portion 1, and just run with your business, and you can be able to make 15% on your money off the bat, right? Then number 2, you can do a small development on it. Woo! My good friends. Oof. So today, in this video today, I'm just going to, remember I said this is a golden goose, right? So I'm going to try to explain to you why it's a golden goose, and I'm trying my best here. And for people that are watching here for the first time, they're like, what are you talking about? So you need to understand the pain that you go through when you're doing rezoning. Now this property is already coming rezoned, so there are no issues here. So you're buying and you're making your moolah already, and you're going ahead. And that is an amazing opportunity. That's the first opportunity on this deal. The second opportunity is that obviously you can do a development on the piece of land that is available. All you need to do is to engage an architect, design whatever that you want to design. I think another maybe 15 to 20 beds can come out of that. But if it's done, I think like very exquisite, I think you could potentially get more. But obviously you need some cash to be able to do that. But I'm not even talking about that today. I just want us to talk about the deal that is available, which is on the existing house, right? So the existing house without this piece of land is going to give you a whopping 15%. And that's what you're going to be banking on. The phase 2 of this project, or the second opportunity, when you do the developments, my friends, that's just more golden goose coming in, right? So having said that, let's jump onto the deal. What is it? Right. I spoke about the opportunity number 1, that there is land here that we can develop. Opportunity number 2 is that the house itself can give us some moolah. And then opportunity number 3 is that you are going to be making 52,000 every month, by the month, with an investment of 3 million. And by the way, the same property, its valuation when you are done and it's operational is 5 million rand. So you're making 3 million, you're going to dispose 3 million, buy the asset, make it work, and bingo, your property is now worth 5 million. For those of us that understand this space, you'll understand that that's some good money. So if you have 3 million sitting by, or you and your bras, you got 3 million and you want in on this deal, what are you waiting for? We have the form at the bottom there. We've got a link, and within that link you can literally reach out to us. At the bottom there we'll show it to you, but obviously you can't click on the screen. You'll see the same description or same link into our description. So you jump onto our description, hit that link, and give us your details. We'll reach out to you tomorrow on the deal. I want to speak about the deal in numbers. My good friends at my student house are going to be managing this property for you. They manage properties in this area. They have roundabout just below 1,000 beds that they are managing in this area. So they're very strong in this neighborhood. They've been doing this for the last 5 years in this area. So they understand the area very well, and they can be able to help you as well. On this property, right, we want to talk about the numbers now. Let's dive into the numbers. You're buying this property for 3 million rand. However, you're going to need what we call closing costs. Closing costs is for you to own the property. There's around about 780,000 of closing costs that you're going to need. And basically all of these is you're going to need an approximately 190,000, which is the transfer of the property from the seller to your name. And then the conversion of this property, it's a beautiful property. I'm going to show you pictures just now, so don't go away. 350,000 you're going to need it to convert the place up. Obviously, if you're to follow our process, but if you do it your way, hey, maybe it might be less or maybe it might be more. I don't know. You're going to have 28 students on this property. 28. So you are shy to just make it 30 students for your investment. So furniture, you're going to need around about 210,000 for furniture. Then security, fire equipment, and accreditation, it's another 35,000 that you're going to need for all of that. That's money out of pocket that you will need over and above the 3 million that you're getting. So the deal itself, the entire cash in the deal is a whooping, how much? 3,785,000. Boom, that's what you're going to need here. See this money here? That's what you're going to need to get it into this deal. What is the return? The return is sitting on a 16.7. Let's just call it 17%, round it off. But what is going to happen here? With this year's rates, we're not talking about next year's rates. There's potentially an increment, but we're not banking on it. Let's just talk about this year's rates. This year's rate is sitting at 4,100 a bid. So for that reason, you got 28 students, you do the maths. However, we all know that student accommodation is 10 months. If you didn't know, now you know. 10 months. If it is 10 months, it basically means that you still have 2 more months in the year. So you see that you're collecting 115,000. Let's just round it off. And within that 115,000, if we were to adjust it and annualize it, per month you're making 95,000 every month. Is that a good deal? I think it's a good deal. I really think it is. What do you think? Let me know in the comments if this is a good deal. If you're good with it, also fill in the form, and we will get back to you tomorrow, because this is in the evening, né? But if you're watching this in the replay, that's all right too. You can still fill out the form. Hey, maybe the deal might still be there. But good deals like this do not stay for too long. Over and above this, my good friends, you have expenses on this property. You have expenses, né? Rates and taxes, insurance, cleaning, Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi, you need Wi-Fi, right? Municipality and the work. So basically all of your expenses. And if you have to subtract all of your expenses from your 95,000, which is your monthly income, you are banking 52,000 rand. How much? 52,000 rand that you're going to be banking. However, this is if you're buying cash, and this is a cash deal. Why? Because the buyer said so. Right? The buyer said they don't want to have conversations with the banks and so on. I think they are just, it's the right heartful, the right word, I don't know. They're just fed up. Let's just say they're fed up. They're just fed up with the banks coming in and giving them a no and waiting for a long time. My understanding is that they're actually selling this property and they're putting an offer onto another property. And those people have now put in another offer on another product. So there's a ripple effect here. So they're running out of time. Their runway is getting shorter and shorter. And you can come in here on your 3 million and make some good moolah on this property. And this here, 15% that we're talking about is going to be incremental over the years. Is obviously the rental income increases. I think this is a good deal. But before we go away, let's check out some of those pictures and I'll come back and see how best we can work around. Boom, welcome back. So you have seen the pictures of this property. You know what it looks like, and the interior is beautiful, right? So obviously, which student doesn't want to be in a je ne sais quoi place? You know, this is why I wanted to buy this property, my good friends, because I know that students was going to love this place compared to all the other riff-raffs properties that we are seeing upcoming, and people are just doing the little bare minimum that they can do on these properties to accommodate students. I want to give the creme de la rare to our clients all the time, whether they are students or not. But let me jump on to say, how best can you close this deal? There's link in the description, or potentially, our hotline number. That's our hotline number. If you're good for 3 million, and you can close this deal here, and the rest obviously will be needed. The difference there will be needed as you go along into the deal. This property can be operational in next year. It can be operational in the next year. Now, I did say it's a golden goose. Do you agree with me that it's a golden goose? I think so. I really think so. I think it's a good goose. It's a good golden goose. Yeah, I think so too. So my friends, if you are not good with this deal, you don't have the money, but you know somebody else, pass it on to them. Do the right thing, right? Pass it on to them and say, hey, there's this cat called TJ. He's in the student accommodation space, and he finds deals all the time, and bingo, this is it. And maybe someone else could be keen on it, and we don't know about them. But until we meet again, my good friends, I just want to say to you, stay plugged in a little bit, stay closer to the fire. And when I mean that, whether this is not the good deal for you, but you're also looking for deals, fill in the form below so that we can be able to reach out to you. We'll speak to you. When we do speak to you, we'll understand what you're looking for. It might be a deal for less than 200, it might be a less than for R1,000,000. You might have cash of 100,000, you might have cash of whatever your budget is. Deals come and go all the time, and when we do know, we can be able to serve you better, and we can be able to bring some good deals to you. These deals that come out on a Wednesday night, they're not the only deals that come out. There's other deals that also go by via email, other deals that also go out via WhatsApp. So my good friends, stay closer to the fire. Let me know of your details so that we can be able to send you these good deals when they come. And do not be doing stuff that's not profitable out there, because profitable stuff is here, right here at the TJ Tribe. Until we see each other again on the next video, it is I, your boy, TJ. Boom, boom.